Yeah, don't look at my hair. Remember I had a shower yesterday and I put it up? I haven't done anything to it since. So I've got to fix it. This just does not want to work. Oh, yeah, go away. Go away. Go away. There we go. Let's pop out my chat. Oh, let's say hi to everybody first. Carol McKinney, Granny Frammy, Job Jalang, Lynn Marie, Nana Castles, Rocky Boyo, Lori McKenzie. Is that it? That all we got? Just kidding. You guys are. It would be wonderful just with 2 people, let alone 100. Let me get my chat popped out here. Excuse me. I just had an entire sneezing fit because it's fall and the leaves are falling. Well, they're down now. I'll show you. Remember all those beautiful pictures? That's what it looks like now. Everything's bare. Everything is bare. So, oh. There we go. There we go. I'm sorry you didn't get any videos today, but I went to bed last night and just completely... Good morning, good morning. Uh-oh, I'm going to sneeze again because I just pulled my hair. Oh, I'm out of Kleenex. Oh. Oh, my goodness. Hey, Mary Jane Weeds, Callie, Sandy Olson, Laurel Travis, Karen Crush, Carol McKinney, Kath. Where are all my moderators? I know Terry's probably working on the card exchange already. Bill, Shirley Kramer, Julie H. from Florida, Kathy LeClaire, Karen Rush, Billy Buckland, Granny Frammy, Bobby Pederzini, Mihi Kittens, Joyce Dallas, Karen Ludwig, Lee McClown, Mary Jane Weeds, Aldo, Vincent Pellegrino, and she is here. Hi, Terry. Good morning, Timothy and Julie Britton, Freaky Geek and Teaser Pleasers. And no, I'm not dying. It's leaf mold. And I'm going to sneeze more when I start brushing my hair. I'm really sorry I have to do this right now, but I literally just got out of bed woke up at 10:30. And Howie came in to wake me up lovingly with a little snuggle. And then Gracie had to get on top of us and be right in the middle. Make sure you're on live. Oh, thank you. I have to be on live chat. We had a great day yesterday. I mean, Howie, you're going to see it on video. What the house looked like before. I'll tell you the whole story in a minute. Oh, just got to get the tangles out. Oh, all right. Oh, this is what happens when you wash your hair and you don't brush it for 2 days. You end up looking like a squirrel's nest. Because I've never seen a rat's nest and never want to. So, squirrel's nest I can handle. Ow. Oh, I'm tempted to get it cut again. But I'm actually loving... loving having long hair. My hair used to be so thick, it was unmanageable to have it long. Hey, Joanne. How's it going, sweetheart? Susie Dillon. There we go. No, I don't have a cold. It's leaf mold. How's there? Is it centered? Here we go. How's everybody doing today? Connected Hearts Facebook page. How are we? My aunt is having a tree cut down. Poor thing's nearly dead. Will cost her for takedown and take away nearly $3,000. Are you kidding me? I had a 75-year-old dying spruce tree in my front yard. They came with a boom truck and chainsaws, and I told them to respect the tree. Okay? Because I called him grandfather because it was time, right? Because it had to be, it was in the middle of my driveway. Actually, pretty damn near close where the corner of my addition is. And we didn't know we were going to be building addition then. No, I don't have lots of leftovers. It's wonderful. When and what was your first YouTube video? It was a knitting video. I was showing a friend of my son's in Colorado how to cast on, knit, and cast off so she could make a scarf. And I tried to send it to her, and it wouldn't let me because the video was too big. So Briar said, you got to upload it to YouTube. And I said, what's YouTube? He said, it's a public sharing forum where you upload videos and then you can share the link without having to share the entire video. They'll just go to this place and click on the link. And when you send them the link, they click on it, your video will open. I said, oh, cool. But 6 months later, somebody emailed me, thanked me for the video. And I got really upset thinking somebody had hacked my computer. He said, no, Mom, your YouTube channel's public. So that's how it all started. Got a cold, no fever, just periodic cough and allergies. Yeah, it's allergies. It really is. And my voice is this way because I just got out of bed. It will lighten up as soon as my tea starts to come. So no more sore throat. Oh, that's awesome, Joanne. Did you get tested? Anyone up near Caribou Connor Township, northern Maine, may be relocating. Terry's on the ball. She posted. I saw that. She's so excited. Are you excited, Terry? I'm excited. Hey, Blue Fire. Sonia Jones. Joyce Dallas. Wesley, good morning. And Julia Johnson McGee. So yesterday, we celebrated our Thanksgiving. Today's the traditional day. But you know what? We like to have the day after so that we can just hang, right? We have had over 60 sign up already. That's awesome. And now, are you going to be random with you? When you pick people, don't try and match them up. Just put all the names in. I don't know how you're going to do it. I have allergies and sneezed in the store. A lady freaked out on me. I know, isn't that stupid? It's like my niece was here and her friend Liz, Finn and Liz were here for dinner. They came down for Uncle Howie to put on her winter tires and change her oil because we store her tires for her, right? And her dad's not here to do it because he's stuck in California. So we did that, and we just, it's a good thing we got the turkey out and brined it and all that stuff. It was lovely. You're going to see a video. It was a very simple Thanksgiving dinner, but it was wonderful just the same because we got to share it. Furby, good morning. But anyway, my niece has asthma, and even though she wears a mask, like she's wearing a mask, I guess in a store, and she coughed. And she said the looks she said, hey, I have asthma. And I'm still wearing the mask, I would have said, hey, I have asthma and I'm wearing a mask. F off, I want to sign up, but have not been accepted in the group because I don't chat much. That's not why you haven't been accepted, Sonia. You probably haven't been accepted. Let me just put my phone on do not disturb here so I don't, if it rings, you're not going to get startled or anything. If you haven't been accepted and you've applied, it's because you haven't answered the questions or haven't agreed to the rules. That's the only reasons you wouldn't be accepted, Sonia. I bet you're a great cook. Well, it's not bad. I mean, life's been a learning curve of cooking. I mean, when my mother died, my dad had to learn how to cook. So I didn't get to actually learn how to cook anything other than eggs and soup, like store-bought soup, until I was like 16. Hey, Voodoo Kitchen Mama, how's it going? Adalia Diabes, the whole thing, no one is allowed to even cough anymore. I know, it's really stupid. Excuse me. Bev, tragedy struck on Saturday. My dehydrator died half an hour after I put deer jerky on. Good news. I got an I got to order a new Nesco. I got to order a new Nesco. What did you do with the jerky? Did you put it in the oven? Did you put it in the oven, Adaman? Adamana? It's Amanda backwards. God, that's funny. I grew up on store-bought everything. Um, Nah, we didn't. I mean, my mom did what she could. My parents did what they could, but we lived in like a row house. There were 7 people in a house, 24 feet long, 11 and a half feet wide, two and a half bedrooms, 7 people. So nice blouse, Bev. Brightens your face. Wonder if farting is going to be illegal soon. Probably. They'll figure out a way that we can spread disease through gaseous expulsions, and they'll. Hi, Bev. How was Thanksgiving dinner or harvest dinner? And I'm listening at work. It was wonderful. We had turkey with bread and sausage and onion and celery stuffing. We had rutabagas and carrots mashed. We had green beans and mushrooms with a little bit of Parmesan, and we had instant mashed potatoes because I couldn't find the potatoes after Howie cleaned. Now I know where they are. Okay, that's a little bit of a fib. I could have asked him where they were, right? And we had a pumpkin pie, and I winged it, and I did a video. I put too much cinnamon in it, but Howie put too much vanilla in the whipping cream, and it kind of counterbalanced everything, and it was bloody delicious. Because the cinnamon wasn't overly strong, but you could have that little bit of after bite of the cinnamon in your mouth. And then with the extra vanilla and the whipped cream, it kind of went flip. And it was really, really good. Hey, Robert Hickman. It's not happy late Thanksgiving. Today is Thanksgiving. We just did it yesterday. And then after supper, oh, I feel so bad. Finn's friend is a vegetarian or has been a vegetarian for a year. Like just different decisions and health and animals and stuff. And when Howie sliced into the turkey breast, it got that juicy look like they show in commercials because I brined it really well. And it got that juicy look. And she took one look at that turkey and she said, I'm so having some of that. I'm so having some of that. I said, well, there's sausage in the stuffing. She said, well, I'm here now. I said, in for a penny, in for a pound. And I have no guilt that my niece's, I almost said my daughter, my niece's vegetarian friend ate turkey. Hey, Donna Holland, how's it going, darling? Callie H won't let not being in the group to create a way. Callie H, don't let not being in the group. I mean, you can still be in the group. And if you don't want to, the only reason we're doing everything in the Facebook group is because it's where we feel safe, right? Thank you, Donna. Thank you. Hey, Robert Hickman, how's it going? Her post sounds like she's putting off her creativity. Walmart had quart jars today, along with a few half pints. Ooh. I would have loved to have seen Gracie take it. Now, let's not be violent. Let's not be violent. But I do tell you, when I talked to that last Bell rep, Nicole, I got her name. We got talking, right? She said, I can't believe that. She said, that's horrible that you had to go through that. I said, well, it was kind of creepy. Because she was the fourth person I talked to, and I told her the whole story. And I said, and if it sounds like I'm reading it from a script, it's because you're the fourth person I've told this to. And so I told her the whole thing and that he lied. I said, why didn't he just say, you know what, this is a really big job for 3:30 in the afternoon. Do you mind if I come back tomorrow? That's all he had to say. I would have said, sure, right? But he told me to phone and reschedule. Right? He told me he couldn't do it, that I wasn't ready, which is bullshit, and that I would have to reschedule. So I rescheduled. And then he showed up the next morning without a call and told me Belle sent him when they didn't. So Nicole said, okay, I'm getting to the bottom of this. This was Friday. And she called me back on Saturday and said, okay, I'm sorry it took me so long to get back to you, but I've been digging. And I've been talking to dispatch. And no, he was not sent to your house on Thursday morning. No, he wasn't. He didn't put it on the anything that you weren't ready or anything. And even if he did, we know it was a lie. Right? She said, I will make sure you get a Bell technician to come out and put your TV. But she said, it looks like it's going to be Friday. If I can get somebody sooner. I said, that's fine. We got Netflix until then. She said, I'm just really, really sorry you had this experience. I said, it's not the first time. He's been here before. And she said, no, you'll get a different technician. I said, I don't want him on my property ever again. I don't, liars, cheats, and thieves. And if you're a liar, then you're not far behind the other two. You know what I mean? Hey, Beth Miller, Edie Murray. Aldo, so I've lost 20 pounds in all. I've been struggling up and down my whole life. I'm actually shocked. Wonky side effects. Okay, what are you losing weight from, Aldo? I missed the first half of that. Bev, I'm throwing on some makeup, just listening. Shabby Cat, I wish I could wear makeup. I almost put my eye out last time I tried to do mascara. Furby! Adalia Diabes. Are those holiday lights in the background? You should turn them on since it's Thanksgiving time. Well, you know what? I can do just that. Although they're Christmas lights. But they're usually used for Freaky Friday. And I have another set that I'm going to do. There, is that better? I'm rolling along in my chair. It's like scooting along on my bum. So, I have to go. I have company. See you later. Love and hugs. You take care, Joanne, and enjoy your company. It's called Ollie. My computer 2 days in a row tells me that today all day is Columbus Day. Is that right? No. Today's Canadian Thanksgiving. American Thanksgiving's next month. I don't know what Columbus Day is. I don't know, but now they're calling it, what are they calling it now? Traveler's Day or Discovery's Day or... Thank you. I have little twinkle lights I'm going to be doing some. So, hi, Mary Cook. Thank you. My niece gave me a haircut Saturday. She does a pretty good job. Oh, I'm glad to hear it. Columbus Day. Apparently, they're going to change it for Discoverer's Day. Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't live in the U.S. So, after supper, instead of doing my casseroles, what can I make with a bunch of hot peppers, already made pickled peppers? Well, why don't you just chop them and dehydrate them so that you can have them in soups and meatloafs and like do a really fine mince and then chop them. And so you can have hot pepper powder or hot pepper mince for your recipes. Yeah, everything's closed today, except probably like Giant Tiger. Here in the States, it's Columbus Day. I don't care what anyone else calls it. Well, I mean, that's like, I don't know why. This has been Thanksgiving weekend my whole life. But when I say Thanksgiving, people get confused with the American Thanksgiving, and it's not. So that's why I call it Harvest Home or Harvest Home Supper. Got a bunch of Amish tomatoes, green. Make relish? Absolutely. Green tomato relish, green tomato salsa verde, green tomato mincemeat, pie filling. I string them together and let them dry naturally, then use whole pods in soups and such. There you go. Cowboy candy with hot peppers, pepper jelly. There you go. There you go. All I have to do today is dishes. Oh my goodness. The leaves, once they fall, I start sneezing until the snow covers them. Could someone share a link to the group? Yes, I'm pretty sure Terry will do that. Or here in South Africa, it's just a beautiful spring day. I know we are fall. And in Australia and New Zealand, it's spring too. Faux Raspberry Jam, it's an Amish recipe that uses up green tomatoes. Okay, I draw the line of putting them in. I tried making faux jam with zucchini and jello once. My kids hated it. I've been putting off canning potatoes. Got to do that soon. Thank you, Simon Brown. To you too. Good morning, Tigger Bouncing. How's it going? Woohoo! Can you freeze frozen vegetables that have... Can you can frozen vegetables? I have a freezer full. Absolutely. You've seen me can frozen peas and frozen corn right out of the freezer when I got organic at Costco a couple of years ago. Bananas in the dehydrator. Ooh, keep me posted on that. Hi, Barb. How's it going, sweetheart? Malka, hi. Why are you feeling depressed, honey? Or is it because it's Thanksgiving and you're alone with your cats? I mean, that would be understandable, right? But you're here with us. Got a very old mincemeat recipe. I will on Connected Hearts if you like. Absolutely. Hi, Pamela. Happy Thanksgiving. Well, I can dehydrate frozen veggies. But yeah, you can as long as they're small, like mixed veggies, carrots, corn. I wouldn't try broccoli or cauliflower or anything like that. You fell on the cement. Oh no. I'm so sorry to hear that, sweetheart. Thank you, Pam. Hey, Lori McKenzie. Robert Hickman, Mrs. V, my daughter Hannah says to say hi to you and everyone. Hi, Hannah. Mwah. We miss you. Hey, it's Patricia Carson. Here's Johnny. Bev, are you in the card exchange? I want to mail you a card. Yes, I'm in the card exchange. Absolutely in the card exchange. I can't see a way forward. Have you talked? You need to talk to somebody other than us, maybe, honey. Maybe social services can get you some help with your depression. There are also suicide hotlines that will also get you help, right? What is your favorite bread machine recipe for sandwiches? I'm not sure I understand that. A, I don't use a bread machine anymore. And B, I'm not sure I understand the question. I've been thinking about what recipes I want to include in the card exchange. Well, you know my snowballs are going to be in there. Yeah, you know my snowballs are going to be in there and my shortbread. Took hubby to the ER the other day, got bronchitis. Oh, you make sure they test him, okay? How do you dehydrate a frozen brick of veggies? I got given to me as a brick. You got a hammer? Like, seriously? How do you... do you ever get bagged ice and it's melted a bit and frozen together? You drop it on a hard surface. But if I were you, I would make it a clean, dry floor and put down a plastic sheet of some kind and then drop it on it. So that way, if the bag breaks, it won't scatter on the floor. It'll stay on the paper. Does that make sense? Hi, Barbara Riegelbaker from her little corner of Kentucky, now taking care of abandoned 2-ish-week-old kitten. Well, you and Malka have a lot in common. What's the card exchange? I have a social worker, but they can't help with this. The card exchange is membership on the Connected Hearts Facebook page. We're doing a Christmas card and recipe exchange. If you don't celebrate Christmas, it can be a Hanukkah card or just I'm thinking of you card with a recipe in it. Nobody's excluded because they don't celebrate Christmas. You know what I mean? Well, thank you. I'm going to be taking them down or redoing them for Christmas or something. I haven't decided yet. But I also have these. Let's look at these. I got these at Costco. My poor hand, my finger. that I cut with the potato peeler is just driving me bonkers. It's been stepped on. Oh. Okay, hang on a second here. This has tape on it. Sorry about the extra light here. I just got to see what I'm doing. There we go. Now, these are multifunction microdot LED lights. 16 feet per length. Each set AA batteries. Seriously, dude, I thought these were electrical. Well, I mean, it doesn't mean they're not electrical, but... Man, I gotta put batteries in these. These are the kind people put in vases and stuff. I'll be right back. Let me go get some batteries. Oh! Ooh, lettuce. Oh my God, my legs. I need that. My micro dot LED. I thought they were electric. Howie, I'm taking this package of batteries. Oh, there's a dead mouse in here. There's a dead mouse in the pantry. Don't let Gracie get it. This is false. When I opened it, it's going to dump all over the place. I'm going to put it in my service drawer on the left top drawer in my desk. Okay, so that you know where the batteries are. There's a dead mouse in the pantry. Well, I don't remember you telling me. Just as startled to walk in the pantry and see a dead mouse on the floor. Okay. Remember me buying these? Oh, look at this. Remember the picture of Briar with the blue hair? When Arthur went to live with his father, this is what I did to his hair before he left. That's Arthur at 14 and his dad. Now you can see who Arthur looks like, but apparently he looks a lot like me too. So, just give me a minute, Gracie. All right, we got to open this and do it like this. One. I can't see. Sucks getting old, you know that? And you go in this way. Now, this apparently, whoops, has different functions. All right, there's on. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at the different colors. And then it has different white, multicolored. So you can't really see it, but they can be white, or this side is blue and green. I don't know how well you can see that. And this side is red and gold. So, and they have different functions. Look. They have all different functions. You know what? I might put them up in here. Just up here. Without the flashing function. Don't want the flash. All right, we'll just shut them off for now. So I got, and it comes with two of these, and they're 16 feet on each one. So I just may light up all of the underside of my desk here. Sign up for the holiday card exchange has begun. Bev, it can't compare to the ones you have up. Well, those are mini lights. And Briar is buying me motion activated lights of LED strips of lights, different colors, and they're sound, not motion activated, they're sound activated. So Freaky Fridays, I'm gonna figure out how to put these all up, these when I get them all up, and then in the new year, Freaky Fridays will be. A spray finger with raw cider vinegar heals faster and burns like a son of a bitch. It's already healed. It's just the scab's been pulled off a couple of times. I did not take my Thanksgiving swim. The pool got shut down last weekend, dear. Beth Miller, thank you. Thank you. Thanks for being you. Aw, that's so sweet. No, I didn't take my thank you so much. I didn't take my Thanksgiving swim. Howie did. But that was last weekend. We shut the pool down. It's been way too cold. We got to do this because Gracie wants her time. Yes. Did you have some turkey? Did you have some turkey and gravy? And there's the big sign. You got to visit with Liz and Finley. And you were oh so spoiled and extra loved. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. My goodness. Daddy, pick up that mouse so you don't eat it and get poisoned. Right? I think he just flushed it down the toilet. Can I have a kiss? Can I please have a kiss? Daddy, she won't give me a kiss. Is that true? It's because I wanted to kick you out of bed with me and Daddy this morning? Aw, I'm sorry. You are a part of the family, but guess what? Sometimes Daddy and I need to snuggle without you. And you make it difficult. I mean, getting right in between us and pushing us apart and head bonking us and, stomping on Daddy's nards. Seriously, dude. Oh, I love you, baby. But I love you so much. Yes, I do. Have a kiss? Have a kiss? All right, now you go see Daddy. All right. Oh, Gracie kisses. Oh no, she's extremely intelligent. She understands. She has a really large vocabulary. Canner timer just went off. Hey, chicken and ground beef. I've got 2 videos coming up. I've got Thanksgiving. And it's not really a Thanksgiving video. It's just me showing you how I made the meal and how it, us at the dinner table. Bev, my plum butter turned out awesome. Better tasting than I've ever made. That's awesome. Yeah, Adalia, she's a little sweetheart. Hey, Sue Bass, how are you, darling? My cats are excellent mousers. I don't have a good cat. Gracie will not let us have another animal in the house. Did you make bread dressing? Oh, yes, I did. I used bakery roll hot dog buns and 14-grain bread. Remember the celery that I had blanched and I didn't want to run another canner, so I put it in a bag in the freezer, threw some of that in. I threw in a minced onion, some breakfast sausages that I browned up. It was amazing. My turkey's about to go in the oven. Hey, Cindy. Yeah, the house looks great. All I have is a huge pile of dishes. And I'm hoping Howie will empty the dishwasher for me so I can work on it. I know you're here. Hi, Dallas. How you doing today, sweetheart? Rena from Wiltshire, England. Yeah, Gracie's... Thank you, Malka. Gracie's one of those animals that has to be the throne princess. She can be the only baby in the house. Or, well, I mean, it would be different for babies, but I mean, she can be the only fur baby in the house. She won't allow anyone else. Thank you, Malka. Carol McKinney, Sonia, are you on Facebook? I'll send you a friend request. Oh, sorry, that's not for me. I already dried my old bread cubes for dressing. I didn't have time to do it. I didn't have time. I put them out overnight, but they didn't do much of anything. Hey, hallelujah, fire. It's been a long time. Made a stuffed pumpkin with the bread and sausage yesterday. That was, You mean like you stuffed it with bread and sausage? You're going to have to send me that recipe. Hey, Helen Burke. Oh, I never even thought to use my dehydrator. Never even occurred to me. Thank you. I will do that from now on. So how are you feeling today, Dallas? You didn't answer my question. Well, yeah, and you know what? Maybe it's just because I was so slap happy about getting it put away. I think are we doing the chickens next weekend, dear? Okay, let me just say we're doing the chickens next weekend. Oh. Well, we could do them today if you want. No, we can't. He's that you're dead and you want to rest today. He's taking a day off. Absolutely. He poor baby. He gets the house, all organized. Of course, he stuffed a bunch of stuff in here and in my pantry. My pantry is atrocious. Hi, Dawn Golf. How's it going? 5 more minutes and I can shut my canner off for the year. I still got to do my chickens. I already done the ground beef, and so there's 2 videos coming out tomorrow and the next day. Yes, I butcher my own chickens. And when it's time for Gracie to die, I'll put her down myself too. When it comes to butchering chickens, these are laying hens, and there's only 5 of them, and there's a rooster, and they're going to make good soup. So, but yeah, we used to raise our own meat birds and turkeys. We got 2 turkeys, and we used to raise our own meat birds, turkeys, laying hens, pigs, goats. Hell, we even did a steer once. So, yes, I'm going to do a pantry video, Bobby Joe. Hi, Bobby Joe. Hang on. Leaf mold allergies. Oh no, your laptop died. Tony DeLuca! How's it going? Thank you. Hey, Aspasia and horse feathers prims. Great idea for bread cubes. Yeah, absolutely. Our turkey that the hubby snuck into the mix this year are huge. Mine are pretty good. They're about 10 pounds live weight right now. So another month of good food and they'll be, excuse me. Yeah, Gracie's gone to snuggle with Dad. Hey, Ann Cox. Can you do a video for an easy beginner's quilt? Oh, sweetheart, go to my channel, and in the search channel bar below the main frame, below the main banner, there's a little magnifying glass, not the one above, the one below the banner, and put in quilt. I have simple tied quilts for beginners. I have quilts on. Trust me. Oh yeah, her pie was absolutely gorgeous. I have How old is Gracie? Gracie is 4. So I have lots of beginner quilt videos, and I have like 5 quilts. Like after I do Mikey's, which I'm probably going to sit down. Well, no, I have to edit for tomorrow, but after I finish Mikey and Amanda's and mail it off for Christmas, I've got like 5 other quilts that I have to finish. So there's going to be no more quilting videos unless it's working on finishing one I've already got started. Right? Hi from Kentucky. Hey, North and South. Have you canned your apples yet? Shh, no, I haven't. I'll check the search bar again. No problem. Hey, Shirley from Ohio. We're doing great. Chilly and rain here in PA. Much love to you, Bev and Papa and Gracie. Thank you. Hallelujah. Thank you very much. If you want to know, okay. April McHugh, if you're not a doctor, you don't need to worry about patients. I don't know what that was in reference to, but it's I'm really tired. Can you see it? I'm really, really tired. All I have to do is dishes. And edit the hamburger video and edit the Thanksgiving video. And then I'm probably going to, I don't know what I'm going to do. I keep saying I'm going to work on the quilt, but it never seems to happen. I was on Top Chat all this time. Oh, Terry, you? My goodness, you must be overwhelmed with the card exchange. I am going to take my time. It's now, oh, sorry, I was reading the chat. Please excuse me. Inspired by you to start dehydrate and can, already had an argument over drying onions. Why? What was the argument about? Whether or not to blanch? Some people don't blanch and have no problems. But when I tried to do onions without blanching, it took 3 days and the stench was overwhelming. 2 times I found fabric land, and each time they closed down shortly after. Oh no! Really? Well, the thing is they tried to open up and people started getting sick again. So miserable, rainy, damp, overcast day here. Good day to clean my pantry. Oh, my pantry's a mess. Because Howie, like my office, he throws stuff in the pantry too. Oh, I did what you showed, but they don't like the onion smell. Well, you're going to get it no matter how you dehydrate them. You're going to have the onion smell. Hey, Tamasu, how's it going? What's a 1-800 number? What's that number for, Joe Mama? Find the nose on the onion and cut it off. Oh, you're so funny, freaky geek. Oh, Amazon. Okay. Hang on. Excuse me. I'm really sorry, folks, that the release of the live stream after it runs, I do kind of know why. YouTube automatically marks my live streams as not fit for advertising immediately as soon as they go from live to replay. And it is because somebody, when we were in a live stream, I don't know who was here, but the day that we got shut down, like immediately, you've been reported as community guidelines and we're blocking and shutting down your video. Boom. So the only thing I can think of is that somebody reported extreme violence, graphic gore, or pornography during a live stream. So, customer service. Okay. Hi, earlier coffee. Bev, I'm like you trying to finish quilt tops and half-finished projects. I know, honey. This COVID is killing us. Sometimes I don't know what day it is. You just got to keep showing up for life. You check your calendar every day. You make a plan for the day. It's like I was talking to Arthur and Mel, and they both had a cold. And they said, it's just a cold, Mom. I'm not going to discuss symptoms with you. It's just a cold, right? And we harvested the last of the peppers and tomatoes yesterday. Wow. I put my dehydrator on my stove and keep the exhaust fan on. It helps a lot with the onion smell. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So Arthur and I were talking, and I said, I'm really hoping Nan and Aunt Karen can come up here a couple of weeks before Christmas, quarantine, and stay for Christmas. And he said, yeah, making plans these days is not a good idea. And I said, Arthur, I'm not making plans. I'm putting hopes out to the universe. It's a big difference. I don't make plans because then I'm doomed for disappointment if they don't work. I'm just putting hope out. Does that make sense? Yay, you tested negative for COVID. Hi, Steven. How's it going? Keep showing up for life. Absolutely. YouTube keeps unsubscribing our subscribers. Very irritating when you pull things like that. Sorry, they do your lives like that. I know. I know. And I honestly think, because when I first started having to request a review after my live stream, they would go over it and it would be released for public after I request a review. It would be released for monetization in like a half an hour to an hour. Now it's like 8, 10, 12 hours later. So it's almost like my live stream doesn't get released until tomorrow morning after the fact, after they review it. It's horse shit in the biggest possible pile. But I still get confused. About what, honey? I wait till the house is congested to dry onions. They all thank me when their sinuses are clear. I find blanching helps with the onion smell not being so strong. You already do that? Well, good. Then hi, Angel. You just got to make a Herculean effort. And I know, because I know mental illness, depression is a mental illness. And was it yesterday that was Mental Awareness Day? This is something we got to talk about, okay? Mental health is precarious at best for most of us, okay, in today's society. We're battered constantly by what the media tells us we should think and feel and believe. We're battered constantly by commercials that tell us what we should look like, wear, and color our hair and all this stuff. We're constantly battered by negative impressions of ourselves. Everything that's put out in the media mostly is just, telling us how to live. And many of us don't agree with those messages. That's why I don't like commercials. That's why I'm really grateful that we're going to have PVR, because then I can just pre-record stuff and zip through commercials, right? I'm doing great, Stephen. I'm exhausted, but I had a really wonderful Thanksgiving day yesterday. Well, today's Thanksgiving Day, but we had a wonderful Thanksgiving yesterday. Sorry, my family had a strong reaction to it and it was stressful. They don't see any value in doing it. Well, you have brain disease if you laugh too much. So, all right, mental health awareness. Let's talk about this, okay? We need to stop looking at all the negative messages. Now, mental health is not something that you can always control, okay? Even Howie has his days where he'll be a week, where he'll have an off week, where he'll just be blue, right? He won't cry or anything. He'll just, and I learned a long time ago that when he had these moods, I would say, "Are you okay?" "No, I'm not okay." "Is it anything I have done?" "No." "Is it anything I can help with?" "No, I just need to work my way through it." And then it removes me from feeling guilty or responsible for his feelings. Do you understand? 204 here and 84 thumbs up. Oh, okay. I need to do something about my mental health, but I don't want to go out too much. Get yourself some really good B vitamin shots. Here in Canada, you can get the liquid, and it's better if you do it by shots, not by pills. But you can get them in the pharmacy. You can have, I don't know how it works in the States, but you can get syringes and vitamin B12 or B vitamin complex or B12 from the pharmacy, and you give yourself a shot like once a week or something. And that does a hell of a lot to improve your mental health, like to improve your mental outlook. B12 vitamins are really, really important for your mental health. I need to do, okay, yes, and lately seen the weirdest hidden messages on commercials. It's sickening. Do you know what's really creepy? One of my books, A Tree Grows in Brooklyn, on my reading channel, there's this person that I can't find to block. And every once in a while, he'll put just a time tag as a comment. like 9:12, and then another day he'll do another one, and it's like he's sending secret messages to somebody. It's creepy. It's like they put this, because when I listen to the timestamp, I don't see anything. What I don't understand what his problem is, unless he's calling attention to those phrases to somebody else, making a coded message. Is that paranoia or what? Check your insurance. You may be able to have a video chat with a counselor if you need it. Absolutely. Christine always chirping. Happy Thanksgiving, Mrs. Bev. Miss Bev, I get to catch a live show, yes, and know all too well about being depressed. I have Y dog on truck. I don't know what that means. And I thought I was seeing things in commercials. I don't do commercials. Okay. They directly target people and they cause anxiousness. I don't watch the news. I no longer trust the numbers. I really I'm really enjoying actually not having any television at all right now, because we're just watching YouTube videos and Netflix and looking up stuff on the internet on our TV. It's much, much better. Aspasia, B12 every day. So, but it works better if you get it injections. I don't know how often you need them, like once a month or something. But my cousin Dee Dee used to get B12 injections. Her husband loved it because he got to give her a needle in the butt every once in a while. Right? But, hey, T. Gooding. Wow, it's been a while. Phoebe Long. Tressa's Southern Home Cooking. Wow, there's a lot of people in here today we haven't seen in a while. We gave up TV 15 years ago, and it was the best thing we've ever done. Well, I don't really watch TV. It's Howie that watches TV. Right now, we're watching a really good Netflix series called Away with Hilary Swank. It's really good. Oh, good. See? So Malka Ringel and Doris, you guys may want to talk to a pharmacist or your doctor about B12 shots. Okay? Because it's nature's antidepressant. It really is. Have you listened to it, April McHugh, on my reading channel? Oh God, I'll be so glad when the fruit flies are gone. A tree. Okay. I never watch TV any longer, only on my PC. No commercials. I love it. Used to get the shots every month. We don't do TV here. It's mostly YouTube. Yes. I don't really do. Like, I come here every day to hang with my peeps, right? So that we can sit and talk. You know what, Treasure in Kentucky? You know what I found helped a lot? Was I put a pint jar in the kitchen with this much apple cider vinegar in it and a little squirt of dish soap. And I mean like just a couple of drops. Because what it does is it coats the top of the vinegar. They smell the vinegar, they go down in, but the soap traps them. But what I was finding too is they were all hanging around the edge of the jar. So if you actually put a lid on the jar, poke a couple of holes, put in your cider vinegar and a bit of soap, once they get in, they'll have a hard time getting out and they'll die there. Sorry, God, but it's just, I know they have their purpose, but not in my kitchen. You know what I mean? Fruit flies. Yeah, I know, Steven. I see the wry chuckle in that LOL. I see it's like, yeah, fruit flies. I totally get it. Only thing I watch on TV is ghost shows or History Channel. I hate mainstream TV. You know what? Once in a while, Howie and I watch, he'll watch Forged in Fire, Below Decks. He loves the History Channel. Anything to do with periods, mummies, and tombs. And car shows, racing shows, Rust Valley Restorer shows, that kind of thing. No, but I will now that I know it's on there. I will try that right now. Thank you. You're welcome. Cable is frigging expensive. I think depression in men can be low testosterone. Well, I also think it's just nature. Okay? He only gets blue about, 3 times a year, Hal? You have a blue week about? About 3 times a year, you have a blue week. Yeah, about 3 times a year. And as long as you can communicate, it doesn't cause misunderstandings. Like I said, I ask them, "Are you okay?" "No, I'm not feeling, I'm off." It's like, "Okay, is there anything I've done?" "No, absolutely not. I'm having a blue week." I said, "Is there anything I can do?" "No. Just, just just accept it. Just accept it." Whoops. Sorry about that. And so, I mean, but talking about it makes a huge difference. I've actually started taking, thank you for reminding me. Oh, that's my echinacea. You know what? I'm going to take an echinacea right now because I'm sneezing, and just to be safe, I take magnesium and calcium, CalMag, because I can't take calcium because it doesn't get absorbed into my bones properly. It just goes into like my blood and stuff, and it can cause problems, excess calcium, right? So I take CalMag, and calcium mag and the magnesium helps your body absorb it the way it's supposed to. They shouldn't just take vitamin D, right? You should always take magnesium with it. It helps you absorb it. Sign up for the call. Okay. Vitamin D, yeah, and magnesium. Already took it this morning, my moringa. I'm gonna go get my CalMag while I'm thinking. No, it's in my bedside table. I should bring it out here because it tells you not to take it with other meds. But I had bad leg cramps. Well, I think it was Saturday night, and then I went, "Oh, Bev, you're not taking the CalMag you bought." So, hey, Skippy Jones, how are you, darling? Has anybody seen uh Bob Billings from Big Sky, Montana? Patricia Furlong. Bev, are you still? Yeah, it's right there. 2 more plots left to harvest, 4 left to clean up, then coast. I still have to do the chickens. We all wait to be raptured. I don't know about you. But I don't wait for anything. I just live my life day to day, one day at a time. And when my end comes, it's like, "And when that foghorn blows, I will be coming home. And when that foghorn blows, I want to hear it. I don't want to fear it, and I want to rock your gypsy soul." Yeah, when that foghorn blows, I'm not going to fear it. But I'm not waiting for it either. It'll come when it comes, and when it comes, I hope I'm ready. Hey, Trina Bomer. Where do you get magnesium from? I get it from the pharmacy. Here, I'll go get my bottle. I'll show you. It needs to be out here anyway because I need to take it not with my bedtime meds. Oh. Oh. Have you eaten, Howard? Okay, what do you want for lunch, honey? Hey? You know, Briar left some hot dogs and a box of KD. Unless you're sick of that yet. When I finish my live stream, we'll discuss lunch. This is what I get. Calcium, magnesium, plus D3. What's it say? I got the wrong glasses on for this. This says, calcium, when combined with sufficient vitamin D, a healthy diet, and regular exercise may reduce the risk of developing osteoporosis. Also contains water-soluble cellulose, vegetable magnesium, stearate, modified cellulose gum, purified magnesium silicate. Um, Take 1 to 3 capsules daily with a meal. I'm just going to take one a day and hope that that helps with my leg cramps at night. Units per day, half hour in the sun. What are these? Doesn't say what the measurement is on them. Yeah, it's 330 milligrams of calcium, 167 milligrams of magnesium, and 5 micromilligrams of vitamin D3. Some people may experience diarrhea. Helps to build and prevent osteoporosis. So, yeah, that means 3, because that would be 1,000. 3 would be 1,000. So why don't they just make 1,000 milligram tablets? Like, seriously. I guess they'd be the size of footballs. I'll keep that right here with my moringa. Yeah, CalMag helps with the leg cramps at night. And I had them really bad. They were up the backs of my thighs. Lee McLeod, love how I can listen while I'm doing my work. Thanks, Bev. Helps get me moving. You're welcome, sweetheart. Got that right. I'm going to have to give in. Microwave gave out 2 days ago. We really relearning, reheating things like coffee. Why don't you just order a new microwave, sweetheart? If those leg cramps are spastic, you may have less. No, it's not restless legs, Malka. I know what restless legs are. I get it if I take Gravol too often, like if I have the stomach flu or anything like that, and I've got to take it more than once in a day or twice in a day, I'll get restless legs sometimes. But I know what restless legs are. No, cramps are, these are like Charlie horses up the backs of your thighs, where I have to lay on my back or my side, lay my leg straight, stand my leg straight up in the air, and then put my arm behind my knee and hold my leg that. It's the most weirdest position. Hi, Julie Aston. How's it going? My daughter won't have a microwave, says it wastes too much energy when not in use. I don't. I have a microwave downstairs, but it's not mine. It was my mother-in-law's. So, and I mean, when there was a point there where I forget what it was, but I was in a lot of pain and I had to, oh yeah, it was last winter when I had the pain in my right side. It comes and goes still, but it's not like it was. So whatever it was has either shifted or whatever. But I made him bring the microwave upstairs because I could barely function. Restless legs. Well, this Connected Hearts mug you can't get unless you order it yourself because it's $60 I paid for this mug. It's 30 ounces. I take Calm. It's a flavored powder magnesium, works wonders for muscle cramps. Muscle cramps are caused by restless legs are caused by one of the ingredients in Dramamine or Gravol. Gravol is an anti-nauseant, but it also kind of makes you sleepy. So a lot of people use it at bedtime, but the problem is it gives you restless legs if you overuse it. So thankfully I don't have leg cramps, but I do get cramps in muscles around ribs. Really, Blue Fire? I get that too. I have one that goes right here. And it's ever since when we moved my mother-in-law's stuff up here from Port Hope, I had to drive Howie's accent from Port Hope to here, which is like a 5-hour drive. And it was standard. And I pulled, and I don't ride. Like if we go anywhere long distance, we have to take the truck because Howie's car, the seat and everything is shaped in such a way that when I get out, I'm crippled. Right? So, but I drove his original Hyundai accent home from Port Hope and it was a standard stick shift. And that just killed me. And my back has never been right since. But I'm finding that there was a while there I would get up out of bed at night and to go to the bathroom, and I would get a Charlie horse right down the back of my rib cage on one side. And that it started with that drive. I ended up in the hospital the day we got back, like drive after driving back, because my back just went totally immobile. You know, I had sciatica when I was pregnant. Oh, that would be rough. Yeah, start near spine, then roll around to sternum. Mine come from being hit by a car. Really? I put too much cinnamon in my pumpkin, but it was how he loved it. He put too much vanilla in the whipping cream, so it kind of really made it. It was like pumpkin and whipped cream on a new level. It wasn't bad. It was actually quite good. And my crumble top apple pie, it kind of boiled over a little bit, but it was really, I haven't even eaten that yet. So, nurse told me this and it works. Charlie horse, let leg out, flex foot towards your head, relieves immediately until you try and relax your leg and it comes right back. Also, put a bar of ivory soap under your fitted sheet down by your feet. If you really want to make sure it stays there, put it in an ankle sock and safety pin it to the mattress under your sheet by your feet. For some reason, a bar of ivory soap helps relieve leg cramps. I've tried everything to relieve the cramps, like flexing and stuff, and I've had to get up and walk them off. So, yeah, you have to walk it off. You have to walk it off, and it's a real pain in the butt. Running away, take care all. It's nice to make these lives again. Well, that's wonderful, Freaky. I love you. Take care. It's good to see you, sweetheart. Hi, Bev. Hi, Liz. It's been a while. I have degenerative disc disease. Want to try cannabis oil for the pain. Your thoughts? Well, first off, do you have any anxiety issues? Night terrors, anxiety, panic attacks, anything like that? Stay away from a sativa strain. Okay? So I would recommend any kind of oil that has a high indica and CBD. CBD and THC work really, really well together. And the indica is more of a muscle and relaxer. It helps you relax through the pain. Doesn't take the pain away. It helps you relax through it. Hot, wet towels on the cramp is the only thing that works for me. Oh, Phoebe, I'm so sorry to hear that. I even took extra magnesium, which they say is reason for leg cramps. Doesn't work. Starting to get cold. I sleep with a heating pad for extra warmth. It's my blankie. Just don't lay on the heating pad. You really shouldn't sleep with a heating pad. I've been burnt by rolling over because I had it on my shoulder once when I used to work in a nursing home, and I dislocated and popped it out, popped it in with a lifting a patient who freaked out in the middle of the lift. And I fell asleep with it, and I actually burnt my breast from the heating pad. Never, ever, ever fall asleep with a heating pad in your bed. Get an electric blanket instead, okay? Sign up. Okay, holiday card. Terry Welsh, hi. Chamomile tea may help. Have not tried it yet. Water during the day. Don't drink too much. You need to replace your electrolytes. A glass of water at time of leg cramp. Bananas. I go to bed with water. I have a big glass of water every night. Allergic to ivory soap. That sucks. That sucks. What sounds wonderful? I have a warm water bed, still nice and warm. Oh yeah, baby. Unless the power goes out. I remember we had a water bed once, and we wanted to sleep on it even though it was still cold. It hadn't heated up yet. So I just put a wool blanket wool blanket, not a crocheted yarn one, a wool like army blanket over the bladder, and then a sleeping bag, and then the sheet. And by the time the next day, it was warm enough to use anyway. So I have a heated blanket and a heated mattress pad, toasty, warm, and snug as a bug. Oh, so yeah, so that's made for your bed, a heated mattress pad. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Howie, I might get him. I might get. Would you like a heated mattress pad, dear? Would you like a heated mattress pad? Well, I mean, it may help you through the winter without turning the heat on in the bedroom. Yeah, blankets. No, see, he's like me. Yeah, me too, dear. I burnt my breast with steam when I was canning. I have a baby who breastfeeds. Ouch. Oh, Cindy. I can't drink water before bed now that I'm in my late 30s. I'll be up having to go to the bathroom all night. I go, I get. Do you know what? I shut my light up. This is the first morning in probably, I don't know, months that I haven't had to wake up to an alarm or no, to an alarm, period. Months, because I get up with Howie every day, but then when Briar's here, I get up and take him to work on the weekends. So I took him home last night because today's is a holiday. I shut off my light at midnight last night. I was reading, and I woke up at 7:30 this morning. I got 7.5 hours sleep. You can get dual controls. I am fine in the day, but I freeze. I a freeze baby at night. Yeah, see, I'm the same way, Tigger. My room's got to be cold. My bedroom's got to be cold. Like I could have a million blankets, but if I, and sometimes if I'm having a hot flash, well, I don't really have hot flashes, but just getting into bed and getting organized to go to bed and taking my pills and giving Gracie her treat and telling her to go, and by the time I get into bed, I'm already heated, and sometimes I'll just have to lay there with all on my side with all of my front covered in blankets, but my bum and my back exposed until I cool down, and then I just throw the blanket on me. I need cold when in bed too. That's why warm water bed's so important for me. Yeah, I love a cold bedroom. And you know what? I'm not alone. My brother Billy's the same way. I like cold. I have permanent scar on my back from a hot water bottle breaking. Oh, Jesus, you probably put too much. You never put boiling water in a hot water bottle. They'll explode. They'll explode, right? I've had to tell that to Briar. Not boiling water, only hot tap water. I stick my feet out. Well, yeah, it's a progression, eh? Half my body's exposed, then my bum and my back, then my feet, then they're in. Then I'm all in, right? It's like Howie now accepts the fact that I have a completely broken thermostat. Like I'll say I'm freezing, and he'll say, "Bev, it's hot in here." I'll say, "Frig, I'm hot." He said, "Bev, it's freezing in here." It's like my thermostat does not work properly. Whatever tells my brain that I'm hot or cold doesn't work properly. Y'all would roast in my bed. Heated mattress pad, sheets, heated blanket, and two comforters. No, no. Although if I had a fever, that would be awesome, but I don't. I don't get fevers very often. I was looking into those cooling weighted blankets. Anyone know if they're any good? Coming into this convo a little late. Hey, Lisa Schroeder, how did your pie filling turn out? Yeah, my sister and I cannot agree on the temp in the house. Well, hubby says I'm a nuclear fusion plant. Howie is a Dutch oven. I call him my Dutch oven. When we first started sharing a bed, he was killing me with his body heat to the point, or he would steal all the blankets, and I'd wake up freezing. So that's when we started sleep. Literally within in our first year, I made it so we had separate quilts. Now we have separate beds. Ceiling fan on year round in bedroom. Oh no, that wouldn't work. That wouldn't work. here. Well, listen. Take care, Julie. Take care, sweetheart. Mwah. And that reminds me, it's been an hour and 15 minutes. And the replay probably will not be available until tomorrow morning. So I'm really sorry for the folks that have to watch the replay, that have to wait for it. I sent weighted blanket back. No way I could use it. Howie's blanket's so heavy, I can't even lift it to shake it out on his bed. And he will not give it up. Yeah, separate rooms. You know, I've thought about that, but it's like he has his separate room in the summertime. He sleeps in the coach almost all summer long. It parks in our driveway. He has TV and everything so that I don't have to get up in the morning to go to work, like to get him off to work. So Jason just walked in and said, "Hey, girl. Hey, Jason. Mwah! How are ya?" All right. So let's, for all those who care to, I know people are already starting to leave. For all those who care to, please help me close with a spiritual blessing for us, each other, and for the planet. We are being pretty battered with some pretty dark shit between COVID, politics, pharmaceutical commercials, all this stuff that we're being battered with in social media. That's why we have a Connected Hearts Facebook group, and that's why it's private. And that's one of the reasons you have to follow the rules. The rules, you have to say, I agree to the rules. And the rules are love and support, right? Love, support, patience, tolerance. If someone's having a bad day, we do our best to help, right? But, and somebody really got angry at me over my monument question yesterday, or over my monument statement. I'm going to say it one more time. Tearing down monuments because they are an incorrect representation of history is not a good idea. The entire fact that we do have incorrect representations of people in history is the very reason the monuments need to stay up, but they need to be amended with a counter monument or a big stone with a brass plaque on it, and, you know, saying, these are the mistakes we made in history. You know, when this monument was built, this monument represented this, but we now know it not to be true because these things happened as a result. But tearing down the monuments because they suggest oppression, or they're there to intimidate, or Christ is portrayed as a Caucasian, whatever the reason, destroying even wrong history, erasing history, whether it's right or wrong, means we'll forget it happened and it'll get repeated. Those who forget history are destined to repeat it. So if you don't want the same cycle, leave the monuments up and say, and maybe put something on the monument that says, please read the plaque. Since this monument was erected, this is what we now know. Okay? Destroying history, even bad history, is not a good idea because you're erasing it. And you're erasing the mistakes. And if you erase the mistakes will get made again. So do, you know? It's a purple long nightgown. They tore down Abe Lincoln in Oregon last night. Jesus wept. And that's not taking his name in vain. That's a prayer. Holy crap. Like, seriously, the very fact that they're tearing down these monuments is proof of my statement. Okay? You can't change what happened. You can't change that mistakes were made. You can't erase that shit. You erase that shit, we're just going to do it all over again. Wake up. Right? The fact that those monuments are up is a part of history. It is a part of history. The fact that they're wrong is a part of history. You got me? Anyway, hey, Evelyn, we're getting ready to leave. Too many snowflakes in our society. It breaks my heart to see what's happening to my home state of Oregon. Don't let it break your heart. Do something about it. Speak out about it. Okay? I would like to make a rant video about it, but I'm not ranting. I'm just speaking what I understand. Right? Acknowledgement of those mistakes means we can learn from them. Taking them down means nobody learns anything except that I don't like it, I'm going to erase it, is the way to do things. It's not. Oh, thank you, Dallas. Absolutely. And it's terrible in Washington. Anyway, they tore down all the Christopher Columbus statues here. Okay, I don't understand why. Why? Because he discovered America? Apparently, a Scotsman discovered it years before, centuries before. But they say he discovered America. So why? I don't understand. Help me understand why they've torn down Christopher Columbus. In my honest opinion, I really believe the U.S. is headed for another civil war. Well, it looks that way. It looks that way. I feel like if we all think the same way, then who are the people that are ripping all this crap down? Black Lives Matter. Mostly. And I'm not saying that any kind of group that separates itself from the collective whole of a country and demands that they change history. Well, changing history is a good thing if you show the change. You can't just wipe out the change and make something new. It's like changing the words of our national anthem because to not offend people. I don't care. I don't care if they take the word sons out and add people's command. You know what I mean? I don't care. The national anthem was adopted as the national anthem. You don't get to change it. You don't get to change our flag. You don't get to change you know what I mean? There's amendments to things. That's why there's so many amendments in your American Constitution. But get this, okay? Erasing means to make it go away. And if you make history, especially wrong history, go away, you're not going to learn anything from it. I don't want to talk about slavery or anything else. I just want to say, okay, that if you don't believe in the destruction of monuments, then you have a voice too. Why are we allowing the radicals to overpower our voice? Gotta go. Okay, Granny. Also, they were the plot to kidnap and murder a sitting government PF of Michigan. Okay, we're not going to get into this, okay? Because Black lives do matter. And their house was burning down and it needs to be rectified. But allowing them to tear down monuments is not a way to heal. That's just creating more violence. Violence begets violence. Full stop. At the bad only. Exactly. It was called the slave trade for a reason. The Africans sold their own people, at least how it began. Exactly. Lots of people did a lot of crazy things. We do not have to repeat those things. But if we erase them, how are we going to know not to do them again? If you have a math problem and you do it wrong and you get the answer wrong, do you erase the whole problem? No, you start new and you look at where you went wrong with that problem and you make a new one. But you have the backup saying, okay, this is why it was wrong. This is why it's right. You don't go, I just got the right answer. I didn't get the wrong answer first. I always get the right answer. See what I mean? They didn't know any different. That's right. Everything, we are doing shit now that is wrong. Things are happening that are wrong. If you take a country and like a kitchen table and you start routering out sections for different languages, different religions, different religious gear, religious monuments, all these things, right? What happens to the table? It falls apart, folks, because you've cut too many sections out of it. It won't hold anything. So I'm not saying we don't have a right to our own beliefs. We absolutely have a right. We do not have a right to force them on other people. All right? Taking down a Christmas tree in our parliament buildings because not everybody celebrates Christmas is not a good idea, is wrong. Why? Because it's a tradition. It's always been there. So why would you do it? Why would you take it down now? Right? What was done to any group of slaves, not just the black slaves, was horrible. However, my generation didn't do it. Those who do not learn history are doomed to repeat it. Learn from history are doomed to repeat it. Yes. Wait 150 to 100 years. They will be complaining about what we did in our time spent on Earth. Right. Well, hopefully all these shenanigans will be shipped off to Mars. All these people who want, things their way, go to Mars, make that planet yours. Leave ours alone. Anyway. Hey, Raph! Just got home from picking up a mirror. I thought you were cooking your turkey today. Well, thank you, Mary Pelletier. Bettina, need to correct my comment. I meant wasn't right. Why are you worried, Janie? Okay. I'm just taught. You listen, folks. I'm not an anarchist. I'm not anything. Please don't label me. I'm just me, and I'm just sharing my thoughts and my fears and my experience, my strength, and my hope. I am not a doctor. I'm not a historian. I'm not a therapist. I'm not anything but me. But I won't stifle my voice. I won't necessarily rant, but we will talk about things that don't make sense in today's society, right? Anyway, so let's close because now it's been almost an hour and a half. Thank you, Janie. Yeah. Anyway, I kind of broke my own rule talk. It's kind of a political comment, but it's not. It's about the stupidity of society today. And every generation has its own form of stupidity. Every single generation has a bunch of people out there that take a really good idea and make it militant and wreck it. Period. That's how I feel about Black Lives Matter. Yeah, they matter. But it stops mattering to me when you start defacing public property that you have no right to touch. Let's end the live stream with some positive vibes. Thank you. All right, so let's take a nice deep breath and let's now do our dropping our negative and sharing our positive and putting a positive blessing out to the world, because this was kind of negative. But these things, we don't just come here to talk about happy, joyous, and free stuff. We do have to get our feelings. We're not going to be, try and shut me up. Right? Like your food for thoughts. There we go. So, when the first window was smashed, absolutely. All right, so let's take a deep breath. Hey, Chief, it's us. We don't pretend to know everything, God. We just talk about the things that don't make sense. Maybe we can help each other make sense of things. But God, all we want is for the planet to heal. We want people to stop fighting about the things that really, you know, it's one thing to argue points in a debate. It's another to just take your opinion in your hands and start destroying things in the name of your feelings and your opinion. And God, that's just nasty. But we're going to pray for them, God. We're going to pray for these people because they obviously have a whole lot of anger, suppressed rage, and they don't have a proper outlet for it. So, God, please take all these people who are defacing monuments and, trying to erase history. God, please, please shine light on them and let them see that this is not the way. Violence is never the way, ever. We come here every day, Chief, so that we can talk and share and try and make sense of what's happening in our world right now. But we also come here to support, uplift, and pray for each other because this is a mad, 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 mad world right now. And we need help. We need help, God. We need help. And we know that you are love. So that there's only one thing that pushes negativity, and that's fear. Fear is the ultimate negative emotion, and love is the ultimate positive emotion. So God, we just got to find that balance. But please, God, aside from the trolls and the violence makers and the hysteria makers, we give them to you because we have no weapon against that. We don't even want a weapon. We want a cure, and that's you, God. Your light, your love, your message of peace. That's what we want to share. So God, and please look after all our friends who are facing illness and social distancing and isolation and fear. Just God, send a little light into all of our lives. Well, you did, didn't you? You brought us together, and that's our light, isn't it? Thank you. I'm sorry I missed that. So God, we just want to send all the negative people to you, and all our negative thoughts and feelings that we may have woke up with this morning or expressed during here. We want the thoughts to be expressed, but we want to leave the negativity behind, God. So we're going to be like you taught the dog. We're going to drop that shit behind us, and we're going to kick dirt over it, and the rest of our day, today is all we have. We're going to walk forward in light and love and patience and tolerance. We need to be an example of your love and peace, God. So please help us to do that. And please help all our friends who are struggling with pain or finances or family issues or depression. God, please show them the way to a better understanding of why they're feeling this way. Because a lot of times when we feel crap, we know it's the external stuff that we're allowing into our lives. So let us just put up our barrier, God, and only let the sun shine in. Okay? Thank you, God. Look after my friends and my family. And please, God, take the darkness and help us push it back. Amen. Namaste. Shalom. Peace be with you. Merry meet. Blessed be. Miigwech. whatever your salutation is, let it be said with love and light and laughter. So let the sun shine in, face it with a grin. Smilers never lose, and frowners never win. So let the sun shine in, face it with a grin. Open up your heart and let the sun shine in. Yes, it's a Flintstones cartoon, but I love the song and I've never lost the words. Happy Thanksgiving to all my Canadian friends and to all my American friends. Thanks for enjoying ours with us. All right, the video is coming. All right, take care. God bless. I love you guys. Have a great day. Mwah! Remember, your life has value. And if you don't think it does, then you need to find the value in your life. All right, I love you guys.